10 obvious signs you are not a Sigma male. Ever wondered if you're a Sigma male, the lone wolf of the social hierarchy? In the realm of social dynamics, the Sigma male is an intriguing character, an enigma of sorts. They're the ones who've been able to step away from the conventional social ladder, choosing instead to forge their own path. They're not alphas, who lead the pack, nor are they betas, who follow suit. They exist outside of this spectrum, embodying a unique set of traits that set them apart. Sigma males are the introverted counterparts to the extroverted alphas. They're self-sufficient, valuing their independence above all else. They thrive in solitude, finding comfort in their own company rather than in the midst of a crowd. They're adaptable, capable of navigating through life's challenges with an air of quiet confidence. They're observers, not participants, in the grand theater of life. However, let's not get too carried away. The allure of the Sigma male persona has led many to falsely identify as one. After all, who wouldn't want to be seen as the mysterious, self-reliant loner who doesn't need societal validation to feel content? But being a Sigma male is not about wearing a cool label. It's about embodying a specific set of characteristics and living a certain lifestyle, one that's not necessarily suited for everyone. The truth is, not everyone who claims to be a Sigma male genuinely is. Many are merely pretenders, masking their insecurities and shortcomings behind the Sigma facade. They're like actors playing a role, mimicking the traits of a Sigma without truly understanding or embodying them. So how can you tell if you're a true Sigma or just another imposter? How can you determine if you're genuinely living the Sigma lifestyle or just pretending to? Unmasking the pretenders. Here are 10 telltale signs you are not a Sigma male. Sign number 1, you crave social recognition. In the intriguing world of Sigma males, there's a pronounced indifference to social recognition and status. This trait starkly contrasts the alpha males who thrive on the pedestal of admiration and acclaim. If you find yourself constantly seeking validation, yearning for the spotlight, or thirsting for applause, you might not be walking the Sigma path. See, the hallmark of a Sigma male isn't about being the talk of the town or the life of the party. It's about contentment in their own skin, satisfaction in their personal achievements, and a sense of completeness that isn't dependent on others' opinions. They don't need the world to affirm their worth. They validate themselves. This isn't to say that Sigma males shun recognition entirely. When it comes, they accept it gracefully, but they don't crave it or seek it out. Their sense of self-worth is internal and self-sustained. They find joy in their journey, in their growth, and in their accomplishments, whether or not the world applauds. So if you find yourself constantly hungering for social recognition, constantly needing the applause of others to feel valued, you might want to reassess your Sigma status. Remember, a true Sigma male doesn't seek the spotlight. He creates his own light. Sigma males find fulfillment within, not from external applause. Sign number 2, solitude feels like a punishment. To the Sigma male, solitude is not an affliction, it's a sanctuary. It's where they recharge, reflect, and revel in the quiet. It's where they can be themselves without the need for validation or approval from others. It's where they can listen to their own thoughts without interruption. Sigma males have a unique ability to enjoy their own company. They don't just tolerate solitude, they thrive in it. They are the architects of their own reality, building worlds within their minds that are as vibrant and engaging as any social gathering. To them, solitude is not a barren wasteland, but a fertile ground for introspection and self-discovery. But if you find yourself constantly seeking company, if the thought of being alone makes you anxious, or if you feel like you're missing out when you're not in the thick of social activities, then you might not be a Sigma. Sigma males don't fear solitude, they embrace it. They don't run from their own company, they revel in it. In the quiet, they find clarity. In the stillness, they find strength. In solitude, they find themselves. To the Sigma male, being alone does not mean being lonely. It's a state of being that allows them to connect with their innermost selves, to listen to their own voice amidst the cacophony of the world. For the Sigma, solitude is not loneliness, it's a choice. Sign number 3, you're a follower, not a pathfinder. Now let's delve into what this means. The Sigma male persona does not look to the crowd for direction. Instead, it is characterized by a unique sense of non-conformity. This means that Sigma males often go against the grain, choosing their own path rather than following what's popular or trending. They aren't swayed by the ebb and flow of societal opinions and norms. In contrast, if you often find yourself following trends without questioning them, or if you're always seeking approval from the crowd, then you may not fit the Sigma mold. It's not about being contrary for the sake of it. It's about having an independent mind that questions the status quo. It's about standing firm in your beliefs, even when they aren't popular or well understood. Sigma males are like lone wolves, navigating their way through life according to their own compass. They don't need others to validate their decisions or choices. They are not interested in proving anything to anyone except maybe to themselves. In essence, Sigma males are not followers, but pathfinders. They blaze their own trails, set their own rules, and live by their own standards. They don't conform to societal expectations unless it aligns with their personal values and principles. Sigma males set their own rules. They don't follow. This is the essence of Sigma masculinity, an independent spirit that values self-direction above all else. Sign number 4, self-sufficiency isn't your strong suit. One of the defining characteristics of a Sigma male is their self-reliance. They don't need to lean on others for emotional or financial support, and they don't feel the need for outside validation. They are their own rock, their own island, and they are perfectly content with that. They know that they can rely on themselves in any situation, and that gives them a sense of empowerment, a sense of freedom. If you find yourself constantly seeking advice or approval from others, if you can't make a decision without consulting your friends, if you feel lost without someone else guiding your way, then you might not be a Sigma male. If you can't stand on your own 2 feet, if you can't support yourself emotionally or financially, then Sigma might not be your lane. Sigma males are like lone wolves. They are independent and self-sufficient. They don't need a pack to survive. They don't need anyone else to tell them what to do or how to live their life. They are confident in their abilities, in their strength, in their resilience. They don't seek help, not because they are too proud, but because they know they can handle it on their own. Remember, Sigma males are not defined by what others think of them, but by what they think of themselves. They are not dependent on others. They are independent beings, fully capable of taking care of themselves. A Sigma male is his own best resource. Sign number 5, change disconcerts you. If there's one thing that sets Sigma males apart, it's their uncanny ability to adapt. They are chameleons in the social spectrum, seamlessly blending into different environments and situations. It's not about fitting in or standing out, but about maneuvering through life with ease and minimal friction. For a Sigma, change is not a foe, it's an ally. It's a catalytic force that propels them forward, a tool they use to their advantage. They see the potential in change and seize it, turning the unpredictable into opportunities. They are masters at reshaping their strategies and shifting their perspective to align with the ever-changing dynamics of life. However, if you find yourself resisting change, if it disconcerts you and throws you off balance, then the Sigma way might not be for you. Do you panic when your routine is disrupted, or when life throws a curveball your way? Do you struggle to adapt to new situations, clinging to the familiar and the known? If so, you might need to reassess your personality type. Being adaptable is a key trait of the Sigma male. They don't just survive change, they thrive in it. While others may see change as a threat, the Sigma male sees it as an invitation to evolve, to grow, to become more than they were yesterday. The Sigma male thrives in change. He doesn't resist it. Sign number 6, you're not the silent observer. Sigma males, the lone wolves of society, have a unique trait that sets them apart. They are the quiet observers, the ones who prefer to watch and learn rather than dive headfirst into the whirlpool of social banter. They listen more than they speak, and when they do speak, their words carry weight and meaning. But what if you find it challenging to hold back your thoughts? What if the silence makes you uncomfortable? What if you're always the one to break the ice, to fill the silence with your words? Well, that's a clear indication that you might not fit the Sigma mold. Sigma males are introspective. They spend a lot of time in their own heads, analyzing situations, and pondering over life's big questions. They believe in the power of observation and silence. They understand that silence isn't the absence of something, but the presence of everything. It's a space where they can think, reflect, and grow. So if you're someone who finds it hard to stay quiet, to observe without commenting, to listen without interrupting, then you're probably not a Sigma, and that's perfectly okay. Not everyone is meant to be a Sigma, just as not everyone is meant to be an Alpha or a Beta. In the world of noise, Sigma males value silence. Sign number 7, privacy isn't your priority. Now we're diving into a cornerstone of the Sigma male's character, a profound appreciation for privacy. It's a part of their DNA, an unwritten rule that they strictly adhere to. They don't just value their own solitude and secrecy, they respect that of others as well. If you find yourself constantly spilling the beans about your life to anyone willing to lend an ear, or if you're the type to pry into other people's business, well, Sigma might not be your personality type. Sigma males are akin to silent rivers. They carry a world within themselves, but they seldom let anyone peek into their depths. They don't feel the need to broadcast their every move or thought. Their life is not an open book, but a mystery novel that keeps you guessing. Moreover, a Sigma male understands that everyone has a right to their personal space and secrets. They won't invade someone else's privacy because they wouldn't want theirs invaded. They keep a respectful distance, appreciating the individuality and autonomy of others. And let's not forget, this preference for privacy doesn't stem from shyness or fear of social interaction. No, it's a conscious choice. Sigmas are comfortable in their own company, cherishing the peace and freedom that privacy affords. So if you're someone who thrives on sharing or digging into the minutiae of life, you might have to rethink your Sigma status. To the Sigma male, privacy is a principle, not an option. Sign number 8. Self-discipline is a struggle. If there's one trait that stands out in a Sigma male, it's self-discipline. It's the ability to control your actions, to resist the lure of immediate gratification in favor of long-term success. It's about making decisions, taking action, and sticking to your plans. Sigma males are masters of self-discipline. They are the captains of their own ships, controlling their destinies through their actions. They understand that discipline is the key to unlocking their full potential, to achieving their goals, and to living a life of independence and freedom. Contrary to popular belief, self-discipline isn't about living a restrictive or a boring life. It's about choosing your own path and walking it with determination and resolve. It's about setting boundaries and sticking to them, about saying no when it's needed and yes when it's right. If you find it hard to stick to your plans, to resist the allure of distractions, or to stay focused on your goals, then you might not be a Sigma. Sigma males are not swayed by external factors. They are not controlled by their impulses. They are in control of their actions and their lives. Remember, a Sigma male is not made overnight. It requires consistent effort, determination, and above all, self-discipline. So if you struggle with self-discipline, don't be disheartened. It's a skill that can be learned, a muscle that can be strengthened. For Sigma males, discipline is not imposed, it's inherent. Sign number 9, minimalism isn't your mantra. A hallmark of Sigma males is their preference for a minimalist lifestyle. They are not swayed by the glitz and glamour of materialism. Instead, they value experiences over possessions, quality over quantity, and the essential over the excess. They understand that fulfillment doesn't come from a closet full of designer clothes or a garage filled with luxury cars. Real satisfaction comes from inner peace, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of personal growth. They don't seek to fill voids in their lives with material possessions, but rather with experiences and knowledge. Sigma males are not impressed by the latest gadgets or fashion trends. They are not interested in keeping up with the Joneses. Their focus is on what truly matters to them, and they don't let the noise of consumer culture distract them from their path. In contrast, if you often find yourself craving the latest iPhone, the newest clothes, or the most luxurious vacations, you might want to reconsider whether Sigma is your personality type. If your happiness hinges on material possessions and luxury, then you're likely not walking the Sigma path. The true Sigma male understands that less is often more. They find richness in simplicity, and they know that a minimalist lifestyle can bring clarity, freedom, and happiness. They are content with what they have and don't seek validation through material possessions. Sigma males find richness in simplicity. Sign number 10, learning doesn't excite you. Now, this one is a pretty big deal. You see, Sigma males are the embodiment of lifelong learners. They are insatiably curious, always seeking to expand their horizons and deepen their understanding of the world around them. They are the ones who read the books that nobody else reads, listen to the podcasts that nobody else listens to, and ask the questions that nobody else asks. For a Sigma male, learning isn't just about gaining knowledge or acquiring skills. It's a way of life. It's an ongoing journey of self-improvement and personal growth. They don't learn because they have to. They learn because they want to. They are driven by an inner desire to better themselves and to make the most of their potential. But if the thought of learning something new doesn't ignite a spark of excitement in you, if you'd rather stick to what you know than venture into the unknown, then chances are you're not a Sigma. Sigma males don't fear the unknown, they embrace it. They don't shy away from challenges, they rise to them. They are not content with being good, they strive to be great. So, if you find yourself resistant to learning, if you're not constantly seeking to better yourself, to grow, to evolve, then you're probably not a Sigma. Sigma males are students of life, forever curious. So, are you a Sigma male? Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered today. We've journeyed through the 10 signs that might suggest you're not a Sigma male. Remember, being a Sigma isn't about superiority or inferiority. It's a particular type of personality, a unique way of navigating life's complexities. We've learned that Sigmas don't crave social recognition. They're comfortable in their skin, needing no validation from others. They can stand solitude, finding peace in their own company, and they certainly don't follow the crowd. They dance to their own rhythm, making choices that resonate with their personal values. A true Sigma is self-sufficient, not dependent on others for their happiness or success. They're adaptable, thriving in change, and seeing it as an opportunity to learn and grow. They're quiet observers, preferring to listen and learn rather than dominate conversations. They value privacy, cherishing their inner world and not feeling the need to share every aspect of their lives with others. Discipline is a cornerstone for a Sigma, helping them to maintain a minimalist lifestyle that prioritizes quality over quantity. And lastly, they're lifelong learners, always curious, always seeking knowledge and wisdom. But here's the important part. It's perfectly fine if you don't resonate with all these traits. We're all unique, with our own strengths and weaknesses, our own paths to walk. The beauty of life lies in this diversity. It would be a rather dull world if we all fit into the same mold, wouldn't it? So, whether you're a Sigma, an Alpha, a Beta, or any other personality type, the key is to understand and embrace who you truly are. Play to your strengths, work on your weaknesses, and strive to be the best version of yourself, irrespective of labels. Remember, it's not about fitting into a label. It's about understanding and embracing who you truly are.